Most people who arrived in Auschwitz were dead within 12 hours. 12 hours. Not in battle, no trial. Just stepping off a train, dead 2 hours later. Within 2 hours of stepping off a train. Between 1940 and 1945, over 1.3 million people were taken and just condemned to Auschwitz. Just deported into Nazi-occupied Poland. Probably, definitely not where you want to be. The largest section, Auschwitz-Birkenau, wasn't even designed originally as a prison. It was designed as a machine. Trains arrived with men, women, children, elderly people that had been starved for days. No food, no water, no salvation, and a ridiculous lack of sanitation. When the doors opened, the real terror began. Chaos ensued. Dogs barking, guards shouting, smoke in the distance. Just noises and languages and volumes that you're just not accustomed to. Families were ordered and split into two lines. Within minutes, decisions were made. An SS officer, most often a physician, would stand on a giant podium. With a flick of a hand, people were sent left or right, as if this guy had any right to make those kinds of choices. Left was immediate death. Right meant temporary labor until death. Really nobody got out of that okay. And the decision, it was based on appearance alone. Too old, too young, too fragile, a mother holding a child? Left. The majority of arrivals were sent directly to the gas chambers, which were just a sickening way for anybody to go. These people were told that they were going to shower. They were told to remember where they placed their shoes. How fucking sick is that? One of the physicians present during the selections was Josef Mengele. I might be butchering that, but he was a real piece of shit. He chose who worked. He chose who died, sometimes based off a few seconds worth of a glance. Sickening. At Birkenau, victims were led into large underground rooms disguised as bathhouses. They were ordered to undress, hang their clothes neatly, even given soap to maintain the illusion. Then, the doors were sealed, and so was their fate. Pellets of Zyklon B were dropped in through the roof. Death came very painfully through poison gas. Sonderkommandos were a special group of people tasked with removing the bodies after this sickening process. After this disgusting process. Gold teeth were extracted. Hair was cut. Just violations. Belongings were sorted in warehouses nicknamed Canada. It was like a metaphor for the amount of insane wealth. At liberation, Allied forces found 7 tons of human hair, thousands of suitcases labeled with names, mountains of children's shoes. These were not rumors. They're actually preserved today at the Auschwitz-Birkenau State Museum. Auschwitz was never random brutality. It was very much a system. It was organized. Train schedules coordinated across Europe. Capacity calculations. Crematoria engineered for efficiency. At peak operation, they were killing thousands a day, and they were happy about it. Ash fell from the crematoria like snow over the camp, the worst kind of snow. Survivors later described the smell as constant, not occasional, all the time. The terrifying part isn't even only what happened inside of the fences of Auschwitz. It's the fact that it required engineers, architects, railway planners, doctors, accountants, ordinary professionals, human beings. The Holocaust did not begin with gas chambers. It began with ideology, bureaucracy, and people choosing compliance over resistance. Auschwitz was where that path ended. If humanity built this once, The only thing preventing it again is whether we recognize the warning signs. I stand by anybody that has been affected by any of these events that I've been talking about. Reach out if you need anybody to talk to. Please follow for more disturbing, disgusting human history facts. Thank you.